U.S. ports situated along the east and Gulf coasts are scheduled to shut down on Tuesday due to a standoff between the union, representing tens of thousands of dock workers, and an industry association that advocates for port operators and shipping companies regarding a new labor agreement. Experts caution that an extended work stoppage may result in increased costs for goods nationwide and lead to shortages as the holiday shopping season approaches. According to the conference board, a one-week strike could potentially cost the economy nearly $3.8 billion and elevate consumer goods prices, labeling the situation a political minefield given its proximity to the upcoming November presidential election. Additional assessments of the possible economic impact indicate that while the strike could have significant repercussions, the losses would likely represent only a small portion of the nearly $29 trillion U.S. economy. A port strike could cost the U.S. economy billions of dollars each day, adversely affecting American businesses, workers, and consumers nationwide, stated Business Roundtable CEO Joshua Bolten in a recent announcement. We strongly encourage both parties to reach an agreement before the deadline on Monday night. The agreement between the International Longshoremen's Association, ILA, and the United States Maritime Alliance, USMX, which represents both the ports and ocean carriers, is set to expire at midnight on Monday. According to the ILA, a strike is scheduled to commence at 12:01 Eastern Time on Tuesday. In a development that may provide a potential resolution to the impending strike, USMX announced late Monday that discussions with the union have been reinstated. In the last 24 hours, the USMX and ILA have traded counteroffers related to wages, the industry group said in a statement. Our offer would increase wages by nearly 50%, triple employer contributions to employee retirement plans, strengthen our healthcare options, and retain the current language around automation and semi-automation, USMX added. What ports would be affected? A total of 14 ports, which employ approximately 25,000 workers, may be impacted by the strike, as reported by USMX. The ports include Baltimore, Boston, Charleston, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida, Miami, Houston, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans, New York, New Jersey, Norfolk, Virginia, Philadelphia, Savannah, Georgia, Tampa, Florida, and Wilmington, Delaware. The International Longshoremen's Association, ILA, is advocating for significant wage increases and a complete prohibition on the use of automated cranes, gates, and container-moving trucks for loading and unloading cargo at ports that manage nearly half of the nation's shipping volume. In a statement released on Monday, the union expressed, "The ocean carriers represented by USMX wish to reap the substantial billion-dollar profits anticipated in 2024, while offering ILA longshore workers a wage package that is wholly unacceptable and which we reject. Should a strike be considered a threat to national health or safety, the Taft-Hartley Act allows President Biden to request a court order for an 80-day cooling-off period. However, officials from the Biden administration have consistently indicated that he would not intervene to avert a strike, emphasizing that the contract dispute should be settled through collective bargaining. Senior officials have been in touch with USMX representatives, urging them to come to a fair agreement fairly and quickly, one that reflects the success of the companies. Senior officials have also been in touch with the ILA to deliver the same message, White House spokesperson Robin Patterson said. As the first strike by the International Longshoremen's Association, ILA, at East and Gulf Coast cargo terminals since 1977 appears to be on the horizon, officials in New York and New Jersey are taking proactive measures to mitigate potential disruptions to the supply chain. They are arranging for trucks to transport essential food and medical supplies. New York Governor Kathy Hochul stated during a press conference on Monday that fuels such as home heating oil and diesel will be transported in a manner that would not be affected by the strike. However, she acknowledged that the potential for disruption is significant. Governor Hochul reassured the public that New York does not anticipate shortages of essential goods in the near future, advising against panic buying similar to that seen during the pandemic. While there may be temporary shortages of specific food items, such as bananas, the state will continue to receive food shipments from major suppliers in Canada, California, Mexico, and within New York itself, should the strike extend beyond a few weeks. If you're expecting a new car this week, it may be something you want to check with your dealer. It may not be arriving, for example, in the next few weeks, she warned.